The question is, draw well-labeled diagrams of various type of blood cells. So the first type of blood cell that we have is the red blood cells or red blood corpuscles, also called as erythrocyte. So the shape of this RBC is going to be biconcave disc, and its function is to transport oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs. The key feature of the red blood cell is that it is going to contain hemoglobin, which is going to give it the red color. And here in the image we can see that this is the side view of the RBC, whereas this is the surface view of an RBC. The next one that we have is WBC or white blood corpuscle, also called as leukocyte. Now the shape of this white blood cell is going to vary depending on the type of WBC. Its function is going to be fighting with the infection and to protect the body from the foreign invaders like bacteria, fungus, viruses, and they are of different types like neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils and basophils. So here in the image 1 you can see a granulocyte. So this is the cell, here this is the cell, and here you have a single rounded nucleus, whereas in image 2 you are going to have U-shaped or kidney shaped nucleus. So this first one is lymphocyte, the next one is monocyte. After that, here you have the granulocyte, that means they have this granules in their cell. So all this are spherical in shape, but you can see that this basophil has two-lobed nucleus, right? So this nucleus is two-lobed, whereas in eosinophil, this nucleus is having three lobes. So here we can see three lobes of the nucleus. And in the third one, that is neutrophil, you can see that 3 to 6 lobed nucleus is present, and in all this basophil, eosinophil and neutrophil we find one thing in common, that is this granules are present. So this was about the structure of WBCs. Moving towards the last type that we have, which is called as platelets or thrombocytes. So these are not entire cell. These are going to be the fragments of cell, and its function is going to be blood clotting, and you know that this is going to release the clotting factor in order to prevent excessive bleeding. So this over here in the image are nothing but the thrombocytes, which are the cell fragments. So this were about the different types of blood cells that we have.